Hi, I am Paige Margaret, and I would like to speak with you for a couple minutes about Love Actually. That's our relationship group here at Evolve, and whether it's personal or professional relationships that you're concerned with, the spiritual laws that govern them are the same. Relationships are among the hardest things we will ever do, and usually they are the source of some of our greatest joys and our greatest sorrows. So I hope this information is valuable for you. Most people don't know that relationships have dramatically changed and that we are not having the relationships that our grandparents did or even that our parents did. Take a little relational historical walk with me, if you will. Now, pre-1850s, relationships were organized around survival. I want you to think small tribal groups that needed one another to live, with highly structured roles and duties that provided safety and shelter and food. There weren't a lot of options when it came to partners or best friends, and we needed one another to survive. Post 1850s, with urbanization and the Industrial Revolution, cities became bustling centers of life and opportunity, and relationships took a shift and were then organized around economics. What I mean by that is we sought others out who could help us prosper and advance our way of life as we knew it. So through gender trade-offs and through educational and professional opportunities, we sought those out who could help us seek higher social standing and financial standing and relational standing and everything that showed we were advancing beyond tribal life. Now, in the last 50 or 60 years, we took a shift again, having coming through the feminist movement and through the civil rights movement, and even making small gains in gender and financial equality. Relationships now organize around psychological and spiritual fulfillment. That means we no longer seek each other out for physical safety or for financial or gender opportunity, trying to access things that were closed to the other gender, but rather we seek each other out to share psychological and spiritual fulfillment. So we want to be with people that know our dreams and cheer us on and that we can share meaning with, both individually and in collective causes on the earth. We want to have true companions that are not only physical and economic, but that are spiritual and psychological and sexual and emotional. What we are discovering is that relationships are ascending Maslow's hierarchy of needs just as individual growth. And I've posted that pyramid here so you can get a sense of what I'm talking about. You could say that relationships are revolutionizing just the way that science or medicine or technology have done. And that what is needed is a new understanding and new methods that apply to a spiritual and a psychological way of being. If you would like to know more about this, please listen to the audio that I've attached here that explains it in more detail, and I invite you to come out to Love Actually on the first or third Thursday of the month at 6:45. Best to you in your relationships.